Hello everybody, welcome back to Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars. In the last episode, we made it to Bull's Head Hill, and we haven't really got anywhere to go, so let's have a look here.
I could see that crack would make a good anchor point.
Okay, so I'm assuming we've got to get down, so let's see what we've got here. Okay, stick. So if we use the stick, we can combine it with something, maybe that toweling we got in the last episode, to make a...
With a flourish,
There we go.
I tied the end of the towel to the stick with a textbook reef knot.
And then we can use that to descend to the
I
bottom.
could see that crack would make a good anchor point.
Not the safest climbing apparatus, George, to be honest, but we'll go with it.
Well, that looked really safe. But I had no choice. I hadn't anticipated going mountaineering when I'd come to Syria.
Okay. Let's have a look in here. Now, as far as game progress, guys, we're about a little over halfway, I'd say. So another 4 or 5 episodes here at least.
I didn't like the idea of putting my hand
I think.
in there. But hey, what the heck? I was only risking mutilation.
Ah, what the heck?
No blade took my hand off at the wrist, and no scorpion stung me, for which I was very grateful. But there was something in there. A metal ring, as wide as my hand.
Give it a pull, George.
I took a firm hold of the ring. I tried not to think of death traps, and pulled.
Oh.
Whoa there!
Damn. Oh no, there's a body there.
Around the corner, I found the corpse. Oh my God. Klausner? Large as life and twice as dead. I'd hardly had time to accept the fact when I heard the door mechanism start up again.
Oh God, no.
Oh man, no! The door had slammed shut, trapping me. I had a bad feeling about how Klausner had died.
Well, it wasn't from being attacked by, you know, My Little Pony. Alright, let's check Klausner out. I'm guessing it is him. Ooh. Yeah, dehydration, starvation.
Whatever had been in the bottle had been drunk. Klausner must have died of thirst and dehydration. Bullwhips might be handy for exploring ancient ruins, but they're no use when you're trapped in a cave. Klausner clearly fancied himself as a latter-day Indiana Jones. I searched the corpse. No portable phone, no demolition charges, no 5-course meal. You'd think international conspirators would go around better equipped.
I mean, what can you do, right?
I've done more fun things in my life than searching a corpse. But as my life expectancy wasn't great, I figured I should try every new challenge that came my way. I cautiously flicked open the jacket.
Ooh.
Hey.
Is that what I think it is?
I'd found some kind of lens.
Yes.
A very old lens made from a very hard glass. That settled it. The knight on the manuscript had been holding a lens the whole time, not a crystal ball.
Nice. Okay, I think we're done with Klausner for now. Let's have a look around. We may as well explore.
I couldn't think of anything to do with the statue, apart from scaring small children with it. A stone head bearing 3 bearded faces.
Didn't we see something like that on the...
image, but a powerful one, redolent with antiquity and ancient mysteries.
Didn't we see something like that on the manuscript?
I couldn't take the inscription with me. All I could do was stare at it and try to memorize it. In occidenta cita est, in ora mundi. Okay, that would have to do.
Ooh.
The mouth's opening. It must be Ultar.
Yeah.
My God, if he comes in, we'll both be trapped. Ultar, don't come in! It's a trap! Stay where you are! You!
Hello, Mr. Stobbart. We meet in the most unusual places. Please, Do not make any sudden moves. I have no desire to maim you.
Did you say maim?
I did. Dead men tell no tales, as you say. And I want to hear everything that you have to tell me.
And what if I don't want to talk?
Then I shall, most regrettably, have to kill you. Rest assured, however, that I am an excellent shot you would not suffer.
Oh, that's good. Believe me, I'm really assured.
It is rather dark in here. I think we should conduct our business outside.
Why should I make myself an easier target?
If I fire at you, Mr. Stobbart, I shall hit you even in here. But, unfortunately, my marksmanship will suffer. It could be the difference between hitting you in the leg or the groin.
Boy, it sure is hot in here.
No sudden moves, Mr. Stobbart.
It's nice to actually see him again. Like, you just kind of forget about him in the middle portion of the game. Especially after Ireland.
Now then, where shall we start?
How about being bosom buddies and you putting that gun away?
Klausner, do you know where he is?
I'll tell him the truth.
Yep, he's dead. Just around the corner of the cave. You want to look?
I'll take your word for it. How did he die?
Starvation or dehydration by the look of it.
He was caught in this trap you were shouting about? Yes, I suspected as much. The Templars were not ones to give away their secrets lightly. Was he carrying anything of importance?
So you might say no to that one.
No, nothing.
So, why is this location important? What did the Templars hide here if not an artifact?
Tell him the truth.
Well, there was something in Latin up on the wall.
Latin? Do you remember it, Mr. Stobbart? What did it say?
In accidenta cita est, in ora mundi.
Ah, the words of Caesar. Yes, that makes sense.
Well, I know that roughly it means to the west, to the edge of the world. But what the heck is that about?
It tells me where the sword of Baphomet lies.
Oh, that's what they've been after.
Mr. Stobbart, I am sure that you are just what you appear to be. A gifted amateur.
Thanks, I think.
But I can no longer tolerate your interference. There is far more at stake than you realize.
So what are you going to do?
I regret that we must end this here and now. Your only choice now is whether you die like a man or like a dog.
I love that it gives you the choice. You'll die like a man.
Okay, you're the boss. I'll take my medicine.
You are an honorable man, Mr. Stobbart, a rare breed. I should like to shake your hand.
Yeah. Well, what the heck?
Oh. I knew that thing would come in handy. Yeah, just drive, Altar. Your most excellent friend want to ride too?
Luckily, the canopy on Ultar's truck broke my fall.
Thank goodness for that.
The worst part of the experience was Ultar's driving.
What about the lens? Is it still in one piece?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's good to see you again, George.
Really? Well, I have to say, I'd have enjoyed Syria a lot more if you'd been there.
I wouldn't have been much help. Anyway, you did just fine on your own.
Have you any idea what this lens might be used for?
As a magnifying glass, obviously.
Okay.
I'd better get back to the quest.
Well, we need to go back to Montfaucon because we still haven't got the chalice back from the priest, if you remember. Oh, let's do the policeman's back. Actually not doing his job, as per usual. Let's go see if the priest's got that chalice of ours.
The priest was still busy with
Still?
the chalice, so I decided.
Okay. Oh, I want to have a look around because there must be something new here now.
A scroll was a symbol of scholarship. I knew that much. A scholarly knight. That.
Yeah, we know that. I wonder if there's anywhere I could use that, because that bit at the top looks like that lens might fit on it. No? Try there.
The lens fitted into the end of the scroll like a hand into a glove.
Ah. That was luck, by the way. I'd forgotten about that. I was going to try and put it on the
Meum lux videbus.
acts like a
Hey.
telescope. The 3 lens elements need to be set into the correct position to circles. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, it's nice to actually have a puzzle. It's not overly difficult, but... I don't think. He says. Oh, there's a number at the bottom. If we just line them up so that reads correctly, that would be a good start, most probably. There we go.
It was a Knight Templar burning at the stake.
It's Jack de
And below
Molay,
him a date in Roman numerals.
I think.
A Knight Templar burning at the stake. And a date. Let me see. MCCC XIV. That's
13, 14. I was going to say, yeah, 13, 14. I know my Roman numerals. Okay. Let's see if this priest knows anything. Oh, he's done it.
Hey, thanks.
It is my pleasure, monsieur.
What was the writing on the chalice?
It was not writing, my mistake. It was a coat of arms. The remarkable thing is that it seems very familiar.
Yeah?
Oui, I think I have seen it on that wall tomb in the far corner.
Ah.
That winged horse is quite distinctive.
Something to do with Don Carlos, perhaps.
I noticed that the stained glass window on the left looks more modern than the middle one.
You have a keen eye, monsieur. The original window was destroyed in the last war. It was as old as the church, early 14th century.
Oh, man, that's awful.
Oui, a terrible loss. Still, the church and the other windows survived.
It's always horrible when that sort of thing happens.
Do you speak Latin?
You asked this?
I was going to say, you an idiot, George.
Okay. Can you tell me what per disciplinum meum lux videbus means?
Let me see. That would be, by my teachings, you will see the light. I think.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Boy, what a shine you got on this.
Merci. It is all in the wrist action.
Sure it is.
Catch you later.
No,
Au
you
revoir, monsieur.
shouldn't say things about priests. Right, so let's go have a look at that wall tomb he was talking about, because that could have something to do with Don Carlos, which we promised the lady of that Spanish house.
Drawn to it. There was no mistake.
That we'd find out.
But the coat of arms
Yeah, just
was undeniably
De Vasconcelos.
the Pegasus of the De Vasconcelos family. I'd found the last resting place of Don Carlos. My eye was drawn to the biblical references carved into the edge of the tomb. Hey, maybe these biblical references mean something.
A jumble of letters are carved into the side of the knight's tomb. Let's look for and highlight a number of biblical verse references. Name of the book followed by chapter and verse in Latin numerals. So Luke chapter 8 verse 2 will be displayed as Luke 8:2. Great. George read the verse references are all highlighted. Okay. Luckily, I don't think this is actually that hard, and also I have read the Bible, so I'm not a wholly religious person, but
Psalms
there we go.
32:7. The numbers referred to a chapter and a verse in the Bible. Not much to go on, but it must have meant something. If I examined the tomb more closely, there might be other clues to find.
Well, there's another Psalms up here I've just spotted.
Psalms 22:21.
Oh, Corinthians, there we go.
Corinthians 14:5.
Okay. Oh, there's a John there vertically.
John 4:11. There were no more references to
Oh, okay.
but a series of Roman numerals ran around the plaque. I made a note in case they meant something. Psalms 32:7, John 4:11, Corinthians 1:4-5, and just one more, Psalms 22:21. I may not be perfect, but I've got a memory like a steel trap. The chalice had led me to these inscriptions, but it looked like a happy coincidence to me. After all, the De Vasconcellos arms were already on the manuscript. Note, I was still convinced that the chalice had some significance all of its own.
Okay, let's try the priest one more time. And if not, we will have a wander around. So I've got a feeling we're going to
Hello
end
again,
up going
Father.
back to Spain at some point.
Bonjour, monsieur. How pleasant to speak to you again.
Oh, you're nice.
Is the right-hand window original?
Oui, monsieur.
That's it.
Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Okay. Now, what would be interesting is if when we go to the world map, we go back to the aeroport and see if there's anywhere else we can go. Because I believe once a country's done, because once Ireland was done, it was blacked out. No, I think we're done. Okay. How do we get back? Oh, Paris. Montfaucon. Musée Croon. Poste de Police. Rougerie. Cafe. Let's go to the museum. Talk to Lobin. See if he knows anything about this chalice. That might be a smart move.
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie.
Oh,
Where have you
Georgie.
been? Nicole said you were away.
I just returned from Syria.
Syria? On the trail of the Templars?
It's a long story, but I found the bull's head. It was referred to on the manuscript, remember?
Yes. What is it?
A secret cave built into a high cliff face. In the cave, I discovered a map bearing a phrase in Latin. In Occidenta cita est in ora mundi.
The island of Britain.
Lies at the edge of the world to the west.
Strange. That map seems to contain a series of pointers.
Like I said, it's a treasure map.
Okay,
While
let's
I was in Syria,
talk
I
about this.
discovered a strange pagan statue. It was like a head with 3 bearded faces. Horrible.
That sounds as if it could be Baphomet, the idol described by the Templars.
The poor Knights of Christ had an idol that looked like that?
Allegedly. The description of the idol came from the evidence extracted by the Inquisition. Mind you, not one statue or idol was ever found on Templar property. Until now, that is. Just last month, a statue of Baphomet was unearthed right here in Paris.
Where?
At the Institut Hermétique de Nerval. The statue is beneath the foundations. It was discovered by some workmen while renovating the building.
Can you tell me any more about the statue of Baphomet?
It's a fearful image, even now. A bearded head. The base of the statue is carved with Templar symbols. One of the workmen noticed a curious stain at the base. He claimed it looked like blood.
Blood?
That's right.
That's right.
That is not a good idea.
Maybe not.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
Maybe we
You're
can visit
welcome.
this. Maybe we can visit this work site then. Oh, looks like it. Yeah, site de Baphomet. So this Baphomet character is obviously being talked about a lot with the Sword of Baphomet and now the Idol.
Excuse me, could you help me?
What is it?
I've got a few questions. You're doing a fine job.
Merci. I have my professional pride.
What, doing
I
nothing?
don't think I've ever seen a Gauloise smoke so stylishly.
It's a natural talent.
I'm being sarcastic.
I'm being indifferent.
You're very good at that as well.
Merci. Vive l'indifférence.
So, what are you doing here?
I am having my break.
Yeah, I mean when you finish your break.
When I finish my break, an interesting concept, monsieur.
You'll probably need to think about it.
I could have another cigarette while I consider. Perhaps tomorrow too.
Okay.
Let me put things differently. What were you hired to do here?
I was hired to keep the archaeological dig in the basement of this building clear of debris, and to touch up damage to the door frames with my little pot of paint. It's a very responsible job. Unfortunately, I'm not a very responsible person.
I can tell that.
So what do you know about the excavation?
I know they won't let me in to do my job. I would complain to my union, but
You couldn't be bothered to join.
Right. Tell you what, though, I'm surprised at the sort of people interested in this excavation.
Why?
What's unusual about the visitors to the excavation?
None of them look like archaeologists to me.
Do you know what an archaeologist looks like?
Three-piece suits, crocodile-eyed attaché cases, Rolex oyster.
But no archaeologist dresses like that.
Quite right, monsieur, quite right.
So, who are they?
Who cares as long as they pay me?
What does the word Templar suggest to you?
Templar?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Be
Okay.
seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Okay, we can go down here. Vive la différence. Oh, who's this character?
Hi? Excuse me?
Oui,
Oui?
So, what exactly are you doing here?
I'm guarding. You expect to find me shearing sheep?
Take it easy. I just didn't realize you were a guard. I'd like to know what you're guarding, please.
That's a secret.
It wouldn't happen to be an archaeological site, would it?
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm telling you.
Then why ask?
I had a feeling this was no normal hole in the ground.
No. And those people that are coming to see it are obviously the, like the Neo-Templars, aren't they? Because they were all like politicians and stuff.
What do you know about the Knights Templar? There was a long pause during which the guard said nothing. Then he said,
Nothing.
nothing at all?
Is this a test?
What, like a history pop test?
No, like a test.
Okay, yes, it's a test.
Then I know absolutely nothing about the Templars.
Okay.
The guard was being amazingly evasive. It was going to take more than goodwill to get past him. Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Can we go in either of these doors?
There was a closed door with toilet scratched into the cheap veneer.
That door's locked, monsieur.
Obviously I can't go in there. Why can't I go into the toilet?
Hi again.
What is it?
I'd like to use the washroom, but the door's locked.
Oh, that's no problem. You can have the key.
Oh,
Thanks.
thank you very much. Okay. Okay, we can pick something up there, but
Being in a charming comfort station like this made me think fondly of the toilet in Syria. That place was kept in pretty good order.
It
At least
did look pretty good.
It had been until I vandalized it. Still, it was all for a good cause.
how was it? We all seem to end up in a toilet.
I wasn't about to wash my hands in this place, so I didn't need to dry them. Oh boy! Dirty soap! How do they do that?
Oh.
Oh boy! Dirty soap! How do they do that?
Interesting. We can obviously combine it with something, so I wonder... the chain wouldn't do anything. And the chalice might, I guess.
I couldn't do that. Oh, boy!
Right. What about this?
Perhaps I could make a copy of the key.
Oh, the key for the guarded door. I bet that's on there.
The key had made a clear imprint in the soap. The bar of soap had the imprint of a key in it.
Oh, we could use the plaster. We got leftover plaster.
I knew keeping that plaster was a good idea.
And then there's water running, so we could use that to dry it. It wouldn't last 5 minutes
With
and
the
unlock
plaster
though.
and the imprint, I was on the right lines. I had filled the key's imprint in the soap with dry plaster. You can't make a cast without wetting the plaster.
Won't last 5 seconds and unlock though, it'll snap.
But wet plaster alone does not make a cast. The key's imprint was...
Ah, we've got to use the dryer.
I used the dryer to speed up the process.
It's a good little puzzle that actually.
Well, it had taken a while, but I had made myself a completely unconvincing plaster key. Way too fragile to use in a lock. I'd have to substitute it for the real one. Trouble was, it looked like plaster and not metal. Then again, that plaster statue in Syria hadn't looked like stone until I'd been a bit artful with it. Maybe I could improve the key as well.
There's that guy outside, isn't there, with the paint pot? Let's give this guy the key back.
Hi again.
What is it?
Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Oh, what's this?
There was a telephone on the far wall.
Oh, maybe we could use that to call someone, I guess?
Do you mind if I use the phone?
Be my guest. I'm paid to guard this door. The phone can look after itself.
Wasn't it very camp? The phone?
Hi, Nico?
George, what have you discovered?
Nothing yet.
Nothing. Is something wrong?
No.
George, why are you calling me?
Oh, no reason. I just wanted to hear your voice.
You did. Well, this is my voice saying, don't bother me, I'm busy.
Oh.
Charming. Alright, let's try and use that there is a paint pot there, so... Can we use it?
Hey, monsieur! Get away from my paint pot!
Okay.
I should think so. Meddling with a man's paint pot. Bah.
Paint pot. Ah. It's like Potter.
The painter didn't seem to regard the painting as too important. Not as important as a cigarette break, anyway.
What's the indefinite one?
What now?
I made this key out of plaster.
A thrilling! How clever! How pointless.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Au revoir, monsieur.
We need to get him away from the paint pot. Ooh. Maybe we could use the phone again.
Hello, Nico. It's me.
What do you want?
Some ideas.
You're the man on the spot, George. I can't hold your hand all of the time. Au revoir.
Hi again.
What is it?
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Is there anything else I can mess with? Ooh. What's this?
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial.
Oh, it's thermostat. Okay, fine.
The doorway led to an old utility closet that had lost its door. There was nothing interesting in there.
Let me see if I get something different out of Nico this time. I'm probably just going to annoy
I
her.
figured I'd best not bother
okay.
Nico again.
Probably for the best. Let's talk to this guy again, see if he's got anything new to say.
Hi, it's me again.
What now?
Have you seen this man before?
Yes, he asked me a lot of questions, just like you.
Okay. I can't imagine...
I've got a sewer key.
I used to work in the sewer.
Oh? What happened?
I had a cigarette break in a pocket of methane.
Not good.
A manhole cover landed on the other side of the Seine and I was sacked.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Yes, it's a communion chalice. I know, you know, I used to be an altar boy.
You?
Yes, me. What's so funny about that?
Nothing. Has a guy calling himself Merlin been nosing around?
Was he wearing a t-shirt with "My name is Merlin" on it?
I doubt it.
Then how the hell am I supposed to know his name just by looking at him? Huh?
Right, okay. I can't really see how any of this is going to
A
help.
greasy tissue. Don't get it too close to my cigarette, monsieur, or there'll be a conflagration.
I was pretty sure the shaken shock had shot its bolt in Syria.
Saved my life as well.
No. I have some plaster of Paris.
Amazing.
He doesn't care.
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Just in case.
Hey, monsieur.
Okay.
No.
I should...
Oh, now he's phoning.
Coulard.
Hello, Nico. It's me.
Hi, George. What's happening?
I'm at the excavation, but they won't let me in.
Damn. We need to know what's in there.
Don't worry. I've got a scheme. I'm going to need your help, though.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
I want you to keep somebody on the phone for a while.
Who?
A painter. I need to get at his pot.
Oh, okay.
Stay on the line. I'll go and get him.
Okay. I wonder why it activated now.
Hi, it's me again.
What now?
You've got a phone call.
For me? Are you certain?
It's a woman. She sounded hot.
What woman? She must be mistaken, monsieur.
Well, she asked for that hunk of a man with the nicotine fingers and his ass hanging out of his pants.
Dear.
Certainly sounds like me. Stand back. It wouldn't do to keep the lady from her hunk.
Okay, I finally got rid of him, so we can paint the key. What about if his paint had been like yellow or something? We'd have been really screwed, wouldn't we?
The plaster key had soaked up the paint nicely, and now looked pretty convincing. Still felt like plaster, though.
Yeah, let's watch things develop.
Well, monsieur, what a strange woman. She was all over me and then suddenly, nothing but abuse.
Really?
What? Abuse? Ah well, I have a cigarette to finish. And monsieur, if she calls again, I am not available.
Okay.
I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning...
No.
Hi again.
What is it?
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
I figured I'd...
No. Alright, let's
The door was locked. Hi again.
What is it?
let's go to the loo again.
I need to use the toilet again.
Again? Already?
I have this problem. How technical do you want me to get?
Never mind. Here's the key.
Okay.
The door was locked.
Oh, we'll use the key, George. Do behave yourself. Okay. Maybe we can swap the key now then.
Now, I'd substituted the fake key for the excavation key. It looked okay, but felt false.
Okay.
I figured I'd...
No. What is this? I'm sure it's the thermostat, but what's it for?
I couldn't imagine.
I think, you know what? I'm going to save, actually.
Hi again.
What is it?
I couldn't give him the keys. The false key looked pretty convincing, but it felt exactly like what it was. Painted plaster. He was bound to detect it. Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Can't talk to Nico.
I figured
Hey! Don't go with my keys.
So how the hell?
a thermostat was mounted over a radiator. The radiator was pumping out heat as the thermostat was cranked right over to full. No wonder it was warm in here, even with the door open to the chill of fall.
Okay.
I couldn't...
Maybe we could ask
Hi
him
again.
about it.
What?
Yeah.
It sure is hot in here.
I have to have the door open to allow the workmen access, so why not? I turn the heat up.
You could wrap up warm.
I have my gloves if it gets cold, but why bother when it's warm?
Ah, so we've got to make him put his gloves on.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Let's turn it down then.
I turned the heating off.
Now he puts his
As
gloves
I'd
on.
hoped, the guard put his gloves on.
Now we can give him the keys. I bet. Yeah. Because he won't feel the plaster.
Hi again.
What is it?
I held my breath and hoped that he wouldn't notice the substitution. Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
Nice. Now we've just got to get rid of him.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Maybe we can use the phone trick again. Yeah.
Hi, Nico. It's me again.
I'd guessed. What do you want this time?
What did you say to the painter?
I shan't repeat it, George.
Look, I need to get the guard out of the way.
He
Could
can
you call
hear
back
you.
and ask him to get the painter again?
Okay, I'll call back soon.
He is literally stood there, isn't he? He's like, you could hear that, no problems at all. Let's watch things
This looked
develop
like a
from...
good place to watch things develop.
Here he comes.
Hey, you. It's the phone.
Yeah, who is it?
How should I know? What am I, your social secretary?
It's not a chick, is it?
Yes, it's a woman. Are you going to answer it?
Does she have a warm, sensual voice like molten chocolate?
Yes, she has a really sexy voice. Now get a move on.
I'm not talking to her.
I can see that. You're wasting time talking to me.
No, you don't understand. I refuse to talk to her.
You refuse. You refuse. I'm wasting valuable time.
Don't make me laugh. Your time valuable? You just stand around all day.
I have a highly responsible job. Ha! Don't me, you elephantine oaf.
Ouch.
My job is important.
Impossible. They would have hired somebody come,
Meaning what?
instead of which they hired a dismal rent-a-cop like you. All epaulettes and no brains.
Why, you...
This looked set to carry on for some time. It was too good an opportunity to miss.
Elephantine oaf. Alright, it's better be bloody worth it. You watch it with the wrong door. Oh.
I couldn't see anything useful to do with the planks.
George, you are a plank.
There was no doubt about it. It was the same sort of idol I'd seen in Syria, Baphomet. The Templars had certainly been through here.
What's this on the floor? It's like a mosaic.
Close up, the pattern didn't make any sort of sense. It fanned out around an axis point, a kind of focus to one side.
And there's a little circle at the bottom of it I can see. I wonder if the chalice goes there. Yeah.
And there it was. decoded by the curves of the chalice, the image of a church.
Which church and where? Oh, there's more questions than answers, George. Come on,
I
man.
found out what the chalice was for.
You've solved the puzzle?
Yeah, there was a distorted picture at the Baphomet site. When I viewed it in the polished surface of the chalice, it changed.
What did it show?
A picture of a church with a square tower.
But where is that?
No way. Look at the chalice now, Nico.
What happened? It's shiny.
The priest at Montfaucon buffed it up for me.
That's incredible.
Yeah, looks as good as new.
No, you found a use for a priest. That's incredible.
That's quite harsh, Nico. Come on. Okay, let's leave.
I guess I'd better return the chalice to the Countess.
Hurry back, George.
Oh, looks like we're off to Spain again. Yeah, there we go. I think this is the only country we do return to be honest. We'll see if Lopez has changed his bloody attitude. Last time he was dead rude to us.
Hi there, Lopez. How's Trix?
Senor Stobbart, how pleasant to see you. You are well.
Fine, thanks. Is the Countess in?
She is waiting for you. I will show you up.
It's okay, I know the way.
Senor Stobbart, I feel I owe you an apology.
No, you don't.
I was impolite on our first meeting.
Look, Lopez, just forget about it. I came on like a snake oil merchant. I wouldn't have trusted me in your shoes.
You do not understand. Finding the chalice has given my lady a new lease of life. It's a marvel. She smiles, she laughs. The tradesmen are saying that she is on Prozac.
So the Countess feels that the curse is lifted.
I would not put it so strongly. Your discovery of the chalice was proof that the Templars never abandoned the De Vasconcelos. It counts for a great deal with my lady.
What's the story behind the chalice vanishing?
When the Inquisition raided, in the absence of Don Carlos, it was believed that they had taken it. Naturally, they denied the charge, as they denied taking the children. And naturally, nobody believed them.
But they were telling the truth. The chalice was hidden from them. You don't suppose they were telling the truth about the children as well, do you?
Madre de Dios! I had not thought of that. But then what happened to them?
I don't know. If the Inquisition didn't take them, then who did?
You must speak to my lady of these.
Count on it.
And away we
Catch you
go.
later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobbart.
Oh, Lopez now had a personality transplant, which is awesome. But unfortunately, guys, we're going to have to end the episode here. So we've just done quite a bit in France. So let's see how far into the game we actually are. Or I would if it would let me look at it. Restore. 85%, that's pretty good. So we're a good way through. So yeah, 2 or 3 episodes, I think we'll get this done. Give or take, maybe 4 at a push. There's still quite a lot to do that I can remember. So I do hope you enjoyed it, guys. Let me know by leaving a like or a comment, that'll be great. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon.